Well, it's that time again, Saturday morning. Hello, good morning and welcome. We are just outside of Pasadena, California this morning, and we're heading up Echo Mountain to see the ruins of an old hotel that was put here in about 1900, burnt down, but what it's left is an amazing outlook on the whole LA basin. So, don't forget, give the hike a like, but in the meantime, let's get up this hill. This trail is full of switchbacks, so it's zigzagging its way up this rather steep slope. So that's a small mercy. It's not scrambling straight up, but once in a while you end up seeing the people that you just passed either above or below you. I know exactly how you feel. So we hiked up here, but it's a good hike. But in the old days, of course, we could have just got the railway, and there was a railway that came up here, and there's the cable turnaround point. So some of the industrial archaeology heritage is still here at the site of this ruined hotel, but the view is well worth the sweat and effort to get up this hill. So this is the ruin of the old Echo Mountain house that in the 1900s, turn of the last century, was constructed here to give people the view, the amazing view of the LA basin. The railway was constructed to come to the top and bring people up here, and what a magnificent sight this would have been. They built it in order to be in competition with the Coronado Hotel down in San Diego. However, there was a kitchen fire, the kitchen fire spread, and the whole hotel burnt down, and that was the end of this amazing site. What happened next was the remainder of the buildings and the site was actually sold, believe it or not, to the Marx Brothers, who purchased it and were going to redevelop it. Ended up levelling what was left of the site here, and a little bit later an anonymous purchaser came along, bought the site, and then bequeathed it to the people of the Los Angeles area. And so we can now enjoy the hike, the amazing scenery, and a little bit of archaeological history here on top of this mountain. So heading out of the hotel reception area out onto the grand staircase, and imagine when the hotel was in its glory days. Stepping out, you're about to go and catch the tram, the train that's just here, and this is the view that greets you as you depart your stay. at this location. Quite remarkable. And then down the steps for your train journey down. Does this qualify as simply spectacular, Nancy Perry?
It's okay.
It's okay. Doesn't get a Nancy Perry rating of simply spectacular, but I'd say it's pretty okay. More than okay. So what a fantastic spot for a picnic. So all that's left to do is say cheers.
Cheers.
Without your tea.
Cheers.
Cheers. Going downhill is far more preferable. Of course, in order to go downhill you have to get uphill first. I didn't take much video coming up this hill because, quite frankly, as we say back in the UK, I was hanging out my arse. But on the way down, this is actually quite pleasant, and now I have time to really enjoy the view that I may have missed coming up because I just had my head down plodding up these switchbacks, which after a little while got quite mindless, quite numbing. But now it doesn't matter because all I have to do is look out at this amazing view as we head back down again. Hey. Still got a way to go, but just here you can see just the amount of switchbacks that there are to cope with when you're coming up this particular route, because it's quite a steep hill, so there's a lot of zigzagging to do to get up to the height that we were at. If you come on this hike, the pylons are halfway up and or halfway down as a landmark. Well, that was a cheeky little hike. On the Rob scale of hikes, that was definitely cheeky. On the way up, it was pretty mind-numbing on the switchbacks. On the way down, the views were amazing. So that's all from me, but now I'm going to hand it over to Nancy, who took the photographs today, and so it's time for the gallery.